Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? How is everyone? Hopefully you're all doing well. Boo, Nora, I see you over there. Howdy, Purge. Fabio, man, that bacon kind of threw me off there for a second. Cloudmaker and Wrecked, how's it all going? Hope you're doing good. How's the sound? How's the sound? I can hear myself today because I got my new headset. My new headphones, should I say. Sound is good. Back on Necro, yes, man. How's it going, Insane? Welcome in. Let you know as we go. Yeah, Nora, it's always good. The sound difference is unbelievable, guys. Compared to the other Razer ones I had, the sound on this was just so much different. It's so good because I got my volume of my music is a lot louder. That's the BlizzCon pet. That is the BlizzCon pet. Insane. After reading patch notes, all good. We're going to have a look through the patch notes. I've got them up ready on this screen. We've also got Boomer Yo Trivia. How's it going? We've also got the Chinese ones to have a quick rundown of. And if you didn't notice, guys, there has been an announcement for the next Bout of Realms. So we've got that to have a look at quickly as well. We're going to have a look at it all. And then we're going to do farming for my Necromancer. Got to get, want to get Verge done early this week. No, it's the 990 Pros. It's the DT 990 Pros. They are so comfortable, man. I think everything's connected up. Wow, we got both YouTube, TikTok, and we've also got Twitch all connected on chat. Holy shit. That normally takes forever. The familiar skin looking sweet. That familiar skin is amazing. The only downside to the familiar is you want the traits from the other skin. Which is, you know, just part of a trade-off. You know, you got the cool looking skin. But I would really like to have the quick sending away the familiar and it coming back. Whatever that trait is called, I forget. But it's good now with these headsets. This headset now, I can hear myself and I know exactly what the volume is for me going through to you. It's much better than having that other headset. Much better. The new BlizzCon don't have anything else to then look. I think there was a frame. If you purchased the complete ultimate set, you'd get a frame for your character in DI. But that was the only difference, I think. The only difference. So not really worth it in my opinion. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Okay, you have to tell me what the sound is like in here. We'll have a look at the patch notes shortly. We won't do it straight away. We'll wait for a few more people to join. And then we'll go ahead and have a look at that. Because mirrored jewels, guys. Mirrored jewels? Holy shit. What do we think about that announcement, guys? What did we think about mirrored jewels? What's up, Danny? The next 5-star must be a banger if they want us to run multiple mirrored jewel events for multiple weeks. Yeah. Let's stick some trance on. Let's do it. I can stick trance on it. Yeah, we need to hear your thoughts. Yeah, it's always good to have a rundown of the notes, right? I'm going to drop the music a little bit in volume. If you want the music louder, you have to tell me. Shut up and take my money for Mirror. I tried to win on Echo's channel, but didn't. What did you try to win? The BlizzCon ticket. And I actually did a lot of AFK today, guys. I say a lot. How much did I actually do? I did just under 4 hours. That's a lot for me. I haven't done any for weeks. Weeks and weeks. I think I'm going to do Verge quickly, and then we're going to go through the patch notes. Or should we do patch notes? Should we have a look at the patch notes first before I even get into it? Let's do patch notes first, guys. Before I even settle into doing some stuff. Let's bring it over. Okay. Boom. Is it big enough? Is it big enough? You're going to join for Verge? Nice, man. Nice. Let me just go on the Discord because I can see Nora has sent me a message. Musa needs a touchdown for tick. How about that? I've gone down 5 ticks. Is better. Nice. Okay, celebrating 30 years of Diablo in Diablo Immortal, guys. This is looking pretty tasty, right? Coming this week. We know we don't care about the dates. We know it's coming this week. Was louder than me, lol? Holy shit, Nora. It's going to take me getting used to it over the next few days when it comes to getting the sound down again with this new headset, because it's so much different to the other one, how it's all like comes through, because it comes through the bottom of my mic. So it was a lot different for me. All good fun when you get new tech, right? All good fun. The BlizzCon bundle with the firms. Oh, he was doing that, was he, Danny? Nice. The only difference, though, was for DI was the frame, right? But Familiar Skin was the cheaper one. Okay. I do like this, guys. I do like this actual screenshot here. This is amazing. Starting July 29th, stretching through August, Diablo Immortal will be celebrating the 30th anniversary of Diablo with cosmetic boss fights and more. Sup, Marty? Yo, yo, yo. Become the Immortal King. What do we think to this, guys? What do we think to this? Let me just go and bring some other stuff over, because we got some other stuff for this, guys. Let me have a look. So, when you chat, it makes the music quieter, which is awesome. I'd lower it a touch more because trance ramps up. Show a shadow your voice is fine on YouTube, though. Just TikTok. TikTok actually got active dropping of the sound. We'll see. I'll load up YouTube as well in a minute on one of my phones on my tablet, and I can hear it as well. Okay. Let me just download some stuff here, guys. I can download this one. Please tell me the cosmetics are free. Oh. On the 7th, or the 29th of July, don the new set of the armor inspired by the Immortal King Barbarian armor set from Diablo 2 Resurrected. This cosmetic set will be given to all players at level 10 or above during the anniversary event. Each of your characters can claim this reward only once. Claiming it will immediately unlock the cosmetic for all your characters' current class. Or for your character's current class. So I wonder if that's going to unlock when you actually go to change class. It's a third cosmetic in a row with flames. I know. The flames look pretty cool, right? The flames do look pretty cool. Let me just download a couple of files here. I should have had this ready earlier. So this is the Barbarian one in a bit better quality. Looks half done. It does look really, really weird, doesn't it? I actually like the flames, but I wish there was flames on the actual weapons as well, like flames along the edges of the weapons. I don't have every class, sadly, Purge. Not every class. We've got Barbarian, we've got... let's have a look. We've got Crusader, and we've got Druid. That's all we've got. But I wish there was more flames. Like, the flames look really badass. So that's Barbarian. Let me download the Crusader one. If it lets me. Hold up. Will this play? Okay, okay. Like, for me, the Crusader one is really cool. But they should have had a flame across the shield, and the sword should have been on fire as well. I think that would have been much better that way, right? Maybe like interchangeable between classes, like the cosmetic inventory, forgot the name. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was. It just feels like there should have been more flames. The flames look sick though. It looked good with the shadow cloak. It probably will actually. Need more flames. Everything always needs more fire. What was the next one I had? I had Druid as well. Let's go back and bring up Druid. Druid, here we go, guys. This is the Druid. I actually think this one looks pretty cool, but again, why isn't the staff on fire? Come on. This should have been on fire at the top. It should have been on fire at the top, right? I mean, I bet it's going to look shit without the helm, because you want the helm to be on fire. Guys, it's free. If they put the more flames, you'll see Phantom Cosmetic instead. Yeah. This is what happens. They give us the purge. They're going to give us the actual cosmetic for free. But if you want the flames, you've got to buy them. It's 1,000 orbs for the flames. Gotcha. It's not bad, but it's not bad at all. But in my opinion, need a little bit more flames. Give more flames. We need more flames. I think there was like one of the Crusader fighting and a Druid fighting. Yeah, I don't see a Barbarian fighting one though. Let's have a look at that. I like having all these little extras that we get to see a little bit early. I don't know if there's any sound with this one. Nope. No sound, boys. Unless I just haven't have it good. No, there's no sound. Like, the flames should have been more. I just got a metalhead. Like, I can't even see the flames. Like, should have been more, right? Robin, how's it going? Need more cowbell? Yeah. Like, this should have just been the flame. Should have been more and big. Head of fire. It should have just been a huge flames, right? I don't know what the Druid one looks like. Did I say... I said Druid, right? Yeah, Druid fighting here. Sounds perfect right now. Good. We'll see what the game sounds like when we get into that, Nora. So that was that one. Let's have a look at the Druid fighting. What we want to know is, do we get free chests for the Mirror Marathon? That would be cool. Or free crest, sorry. That'd be cool, right? I know people have been asking about that. I don't know the answer. Again, should have been more flames. I think the cosmetic's cool and it's great we're getting it for free. So let's not take away from that. No, you'll get rubies. You ask for crests, we give you 6 rubies, guys. 6 rubies. That's all you're getting. Nothing else. I think the cosmetic's cool, but like, they actually could have made it so with a Druid, your deer like there would have been on fire. 40 crest blazers will make so much more. Yeah, 100% they will. So the cosmetic is pretty cool, guys. Cosmetic is pretty cool. We've said that it looks good, but they should have had more fire. More fire would have been good. And it's free, so we shouldn't really complain too much, should we? Come on. Okay, a marathon of mirror jewels. When I saw this, guys, I was like, what the fuck? We haven't had anything like this before. Check my fire. It should have been more fire. Take part in not 1, but 4 mirror jewel events. 4 mirror jewel events running back to back from the 29th of July through till the 25th of August. Letting you make the most of your crest. See the schedule below. So there's the schedule below, guys, running right through for the next 4 weeks. This is good. I like it. But some people are not going to have the crest to do it, right? The trouble is, you say that, Purge. When was the last Mirror Jewels? Greg, that would be a great idea, but I think that would be open to abuse. Exactly, Cloudmaker. So it might be some good mixes that we can make up when it comes to making the cosmetic look pretty sweet. So didn't we talk the other week, guys, before I went on holiday? Didn't we talk about how many crests you can get free per month? What was the amount we actually concluded? Wasn't it like 30 odd? If you really farmed everything, you can get around 30 per month for free. When was the last Mirror Jewels? Does anyone remember? Oh, Dobby. Oh no. Oh, that is pretty rough, right? I actually leveled up my Hellbound Desire to 4 stars. 14th of June, maybe? Like 3 weeks ago, Alex? I thought it was longer than that. I'd have to look back on patch notes and see. When was the last time I made an announcement about it? We have to keep a record of all this, guys. About a month ago, Fabio, you saying? Like, I normally announce though, right? I normally do like an announcement or something. I put it up in chat. So that was the end of June. Yeah, I don't know when the last one it was then. Have you spoke about nerfs and buffs already? No, we haven't, no, Alex. We ain't got that far down yet. We're gonna get to that. But I know everyone's like wanting to talk about Warlock stuff, right? When it comes to nerfs and buffs. But there's a lot on there. There's a lot to kind of look through. But yeah, I don't know. Do you know when it was, Nora? I know you keep track of a lot of stuff. It was 6 weeks ago, Robin. See, there you go, 6 weeks ago. So really and truthfully, if it was 6 weeks ago, you should have had enough time to save up 40. About 6 weeks ago, yeah. So you should have enough time to save up 40 there. And we always know, guys, don't spend your crests. Was when you had surgery, it was. Just don't spend your crests. When you feel that we know these things happen. So it's best to always save, like we always used to say, 10. But I try and save a lot more now. Time flies, Alex. It does. It certainly does. More to come. More to come, guys. The anniversary celebrations are just getting started. We have more planned for you starting in August, including a special revamped boss battle with Baal, the Lord of Destruction. This is going to be good. You never go under 50 from now. I try not to. I try to always save up to 100 before I even consider spending any. And I advise everyone else to do the same thing. Unless you're really itching for a gem, then what's the point in spending them? I can't save. I have to use everything right away. You need to save. Come on, miss. You need to save. You've got to save. It's the only way. I have 2k Rezo. I'm trying to scale. Rezo is not how you scale, so don't worry. Stats is how you scale. The return of Avarice and the Swarm of the Goblins. Yes, Swarm of the Goblins. Bring back the green goblin that we never see. You never have red dots either. Oh, no. You're one of them. You one of them. Their crest for leisure. Yeah. Eternal for mirror. And that's one way of doing it, I suppose. Then we've got all the events coming up, guys. Survivor's Bane is the best one. We all know we like Survivor's Bane. Trial of the Hordes. Boring. Fractured Plane. Pain in the ass. Wild Brawl. Who does that? Who does Wild Brawl still? Alex, cheers for the 20 Gs. Then we got feature updates, guys. Cosmetic toggles. Oh my god. As a much requested update, especially for those barbarians that use Wrath of the Berserker, is coming. We have added an option to in the cosmetic section of the infantry screen that will allow players to disable the forced model overrides on skills that have historically hidden the current cosmetic when used. This is great. It's just 10 crests per week, right? Yeah, wrecked. So you got 4 weeks, 10 each week done. So it's not so bad. It's not like you got to have 40 straight away the first week, because you don't get to run 4 week 1. It's just first week you're gonna have a Mirror Jewels event, and then the following week a Mirror Jewels event, and then a week after that and a week after that. So you just need 10 per week. So just whatever crest you've got, save them. Just save them. This is great though, guys. For those transformation effects, they're just trying to get Indes back. He's on holiday. Leave him alone. He's on holiday. He's enjoying himself. This means that the skills like Wrath of the Berserker and Shield is in will no longer hide your cosmetic when used. However, please note that if the skill is an actual transformation, such as Werebear, Werewolf, or Abomination, those remain unchanged. God damn it. Why don't they just make the cosmetic wrap around your Werebear? That'd be all right. I'd be happy with that. Gem Surge UI improvement. I don't know why. Added a more detailed explanation to the how to get button, which more clearly explains all of the available ways to obtain event tokens. I mean, this is good, right? Black Goo, how's it going? This is okay. Did they need to do that though? I'm gonna have to skip this Mirror Jewel Swarm. Spent too many crests on trivia. My god. Added navigation buttons that direct players to the relevant events or activities where the tokens can be earned. I suppose that is good. We've complained about forgetting activities before. Now they got rid of the event center, how it used to be. I know you've said about it, Nora. The event center, how it used to be before, was much easier to remember the events that were coming up, like Survivor's Bane, and obviously all the other ones that come up. Now they're very much hidden, and you don't know what's on. Should I also save rare crests? I save always. I never hardly use my rare crests. You probably want to use 30 per week. That's it. And then if you do random ones to cap out your embers, then fine. Low difficulty XP and gold reduction update. This is fine. I'm happy with this. Like, it stops people from going down lower levels and gaining shit, right? What up, D2? Whirling Flames. With the removal of Warfire Imperative set, we've increased the damage of the legendary Paragon skill, Whirling Flames. I think that's fine. Another good thing, they got rid of a set. They've just made it so there's going to be more damage done by a Paragon skill. Cheers for the GG. Now we've got confirmation of when the new essences are coming, guys. Oh, we got loads of others as well. Cheers, man. Much appreciated. So, after the server maintenance on August 12th, the new legendary essences are going to be added. All loyalty points will be converted into legacy loyalty points. So, keep an eye out, guys. That basically means within the next 1-2 weeks, we're going to know what the essences are. Right? We're going to know what the new essences are. So it's all good. We've got new essences coming. I can't wait to see what they are. Do we think they're going to be good, guys? I think us spending like 20 euros for once a blue moon wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I think for this special event, spending a little bit of money, if you are a spender in the game, go for it. Look for the good sets. I mean, there is, talking about that quickly, when it comes to spending, in the shop currently, isn't there a really good bundle at the moment? Like 15 quid, 10 there. I bet they're going to improve MM like last 4 years. 100% Black Goo, that's going to be in the notes. We've improved that. Lol. It's always the same, dude. Like, again, look, 15 quid. 10 crests in there with orbs as well. Better in the Blizzard shop. Sometimes there is, but someone linked earlier. Someone linked this one earlier. 30 crestlet. What's in the shop then? What's in the shop currently? I mean, you got 10 and 400 there. 20 there. 50 there. 150 quid, though. That's 30 for 75 quid with the 2 chests. There's lots of options, guys, that if you are a spender in the game, to get enough crests for these mirror jewels, you could actually just go and, I might as well claim that, look. You might as well just go do it, right? I don't necessarily buy any of these, but that's not a bad price. So definitely be on the lookout, guys. I would say if you haven't got 40, go and get 40. Other changes and bug fixes. Here we go, guys. Bug fixes. We know what these are like, don't we? We always know what bug fixes are like. Optimize the attribute generation for equipment in the warband chest. Strengthen intelligent attributes and equipment borrowed from the warband chest will now automatically adapt to your current class. I mean, that's good. That's not bad. But when was the last time? I can't remember the last time I used a warband item. Fix an issue where the immune to crowd control effect was incorrectly displayed when the warlock summoned the soul gorger. I did notice someone said about that. I noticed there was another thing as well with the soul gorger that was causing like 100% uptime on certain CCs. Fix an incorrect description for warlock legendary item, Iron Rains. I mean, description fixes. Fix an issue where the skill effects effect associated with a warlock basic skill Tyrant Grasp. We knew about this from day one, right? They didn't actually fix this at all when Warlock was initially come out. Optimize the demon animation performance of the Warlock legendary essence to make the movement smoother. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Balance changes. Balance changes, guys. What we got coming up in here? Wizard. What do we think to this change for Wizards, guys? Nora, you probably know a lot about this. I haven't seen that many people talking about it. So the old one is Arcane Wind now empowers you during which your movement speed is increased and your primary attack launches tornadoes, dealing wind damage and knocking enemies back. The new one, yeah, but no help with falling through the floor in tower. Or in just any map in general. Like, falling through the floor is just a pain in the ass. I fell through the floor yesterday. Arcane Wind now empowers you during which your movement speed is increased and your primary attack launches tornadoes, dealing wind damage and knocking enemies back. You also gain brief immunity to loss of control and knockback effects when using this skill. I mean, that's not too bad. You've got an extra bit there, right? There is a place where there's no fence. The issue with Warlock was the dash, right? I kept getting stuck in loads of random places. It was awful. Absolutely awful. I think that's fine. Gaining a brief immunity to loss of control and knockback effects when using this skill is absolutely fine to me. It's not that big of a difference. It's a very small buff, right? Wizard's still endangered. Yep. I have a TikTok on it. Every class drops there. Oh, really? That's hilarious. Okay, so Monk, the chest. Cyclone Strike is now channeled. This is the old one, causing you to run forward, spinning a staff of storms to damage enemies that increases with each subsequent hit. While channeling, you remain... Oh, thank you very much for the follow there. Much appreciated, man. You are immune to knockback effects. So Cyclone Strike is now channeled, causing you to run forward, spin the staff of storms. You are immune to knockback. So that's basically... While channeling, you're immune... Okay, so there's a little bit of a change there as well. We've also improved collision detection to make the skill more consistent. That's fine. I understand that. Just an improvement, a little bit of an improvement. Seven-sided strike now empowers you for several seconds, during which you continually launch attacks at random nearby enemies. What's actually changed here then? Okay, so they've added you gain a shield, right? Oh, and a sub. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, man. So they've added you gain a shield. Gaining a shield when you hit. I mean, that's fine. Is that going to help monks out? Yes. Not much though, right? This one's interesting though, guys. This one is interesting, and there's going to be a lot of chatter about this. The Wizards have an anti-CC skill. Yeah, they do. Finally. So there's an issue with this one. I'd say that's a strong buff for Monk. I mean, for Seven-Sided Strike, it's a strong buff because you're gaining that shield, right? But it still does the same. It's just gaining that shield. So you get an immunity, which is strong for sure. It depends how much that shield is for. Depends on how much that shield is for. We all know what it's like when it comes to these notes. When you get in game, it's not always what it's cut out to be. It's a main PvP essence, yeah. So the chest piece for Necromancer, guys. This is actually used currently in a summons raid build. And also if you gain a shield every time it hits, yeah, I mean, that's going to make them a bit more of a pain in the ass for sure. So this one is definitely used in a raid build, summons raid build. Now, the reason it's going to be a pain in the ass is because also in that raid build, you use the shoulders for corpse explosion that you need to be using corpses to activate the buff. Now, currently with the build, you have Golem, which uses corpses, and you have this that uses corpses. Now, they've changed it so Bone Wall now conjures a tombstone that raises zombies that attack and slow enemies, and when the zombie dies, they leave behind a vengeful spirit that attacks the nearest enemy. This skill no longer requires corpses to be consumed, and all associated effects to corpses have been removed. The spawn rate for the zombies has been increased, and they are now untargetable. So it may actually have a negative impact on a PvE build, although they're trying to make this useful in PvP, which is another topic, right? Because if we can use this in PvP, which sounds really cool, Because they're untargetable and they slow and attack enemies, this could be quite good. This could be quite good. The thing is with this, and if you look on the Chinese notes, let me bring the Chinese notes up as well. Is this the Chinese notes or is this about Battle Realms? This is Chinese notes. Okay. So on the China notes, let's zoom in. On the China notes, let's go down to the same place. New products. Difficulty. Monk. Necromancer. So it says, after the changes, the Wall of Dead now spawns a tomb and continues to generate zombies. Zombies will attack and slow nearby enemies, and upon death, they will generate the ghost bullets, which is how they call it, that fly towards the nearest enemy. This has obviously been translated by Google. Duration increased from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. Tombstones and zombies are now untargetable. So the tombstone is untargetable, which is good, and the zombies are untargetable because the tombstone initially had health, and the zombies, when they died, would heal it. So, and they've increased to 10 seconds. It's going to be a good for PvP, I think. Possibly. The next one is very interesting as well, though, because Blackwall. Skeletal Mage is now mobile and channels beams and multiple nearby enemies that deal more damage the longer they hit the same target. These Skeletal Mages now take 50% reduced damage from players. It would have been better if they said they were untargetable. For sure. But we can't have it all. Fill a build for PvP? It does sound that way. I don't think we'll use Blackwall though. I think we'll probably end up still using the other mages, the untargetable mages. But I definitely feel like the Tombstone could fit in somewhere. Fabio. Definitely. I think that's a cool change though. I wonder if we can get Blackwall working. The only issue I have with summons in PvP is they have health bars. And health bars in PvP are just annoying, right? You don't need them. Okay, Blood Knight change. Only one. What do we think of this change? So the Wave of Blood no longer increases in its size based on life drain. And now just increases in size based on hitting enemies. The size of the effect was slightly reduced, but the damage range was increased to compensate. What do you reckon to that, guys who do play Blood Knights? I can't wait to play the Blood Knight. When we start doing the class changes, guys, it's going to be quite fun to see all the different essences that I've never really read. Wave of Blood is now toggled on and off, and while active, it conjures a blood pool to follow you that consumes your life to damage nearby enemies and drain their life. The size and damage of the pool increases when you hit enemies. Exactly, Peng. Like, Blackwall was always going to be hard because of the health bars with other mobs. The PvE mobs, right? When you reach a certain threshold of healing from life drain, the size of the damage of pool blood increases. So this has basically just been updated so when you hit enemies, the pool increases. So this is a buff, right? This is a buff. This just makes the actual essence much easier to play with. Okay, Warlock. There's a few here, right? Anyone that's gone through these already, what did you think of the Warlock changes? I did see one post that someone come into my Discord and they post from another Discord saying Warlock dead. And I did laugh. I wouldn't say they're dead, but there's definitely some changes. So, Harsh Discipline, main hand. Burning Ascent now empowers you with the Demonic Energy of Hellfire, breaking you free of total loss of control of size effects while causing you to become untargetable and dash forward, dealing damage to enemies in your path and granting you a shield when it ends. Okay, we know that. Developer note. Cooldown reduced from 9 to 8 seconds. Charges reduced from 2 to 1. Dash distance reduced from 9 yards to 7 yards. No longer untargetable during the dash. That's a big one. I didn't class change. No one can see my horse. Nice. This is quite a big change. It doesn't sound it initially, but it is quite a big change. The cooldown being reduced by 8 seconds is a slight, from 9 to 8 seconds is a buff. But then we've got charges reduced from 2 to 1. That's a nerf. So the only way you're going to be able to gain 2 dashes now is by having the shoulders, right? The distance is going to be reduced as well by 2 yards. That's quite a substantial nerf. Seda and DH can hunt you down faster, and you're also going to be able to be targeted. Well, it's technically, yeah. Necro was mentioned in the untargetable wasn't working, so they fake nerf since, yeah. I don't think it was, to be fair with you, Trivia. Me and Necro did talk about this when Warlock first came out. Not like DH don't hunt. DH hurt tremendously already, right? And I'm surprised DH isn't in this list. Crawling End main hand. Siphon Life now binds your life in a ritual that accumulates each time you take damage. When the ritual is complete, you'll be healed and gain increased attack speed and damage. The healing effect has been changed from instantly restoring 30% of your maximum life to restoring life every second for 5 seconds, with each tick healing an amount equal to 40% of your damage. RIP. 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 Like, done. That sounds huge enough. Cheers for all the likes, guys. Much appreciated. That sounds like a pretty substantial nerf, right? From instantly restoring 30% of your maximum life to restoring life every second for 5 seconds. And it's only 40% of your damage. Someone do the maths. That's pretty big. And if that's 40% of your damage, that's 40% of your sheet damage, right? So 30% of your maximum life, if you got 500,000 health, you know, 30%, 150k. But if you're going to 40% of your sheet damage, that's huge. And it's only for 5 seconds every second. Pyrestorm Pants. This is interesting. Warlock nerfs are best news on a Monday. Cloud. I think people will be pleased that there is some changes, right? The only one they didn't really change was the channel build, which I'm surprised about. They didn't really change it, but I mean, this alone is a big nerf. Siphon Life. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. This one's cool, though. I think this one's going to have a lot of changes now when it comes to being used in both PvE and PvP, potentially. Spiteful Sacrifice is now a charge skill that drains your life. So this said it's no longer a charge up, but the cooldown was adjusted from 5 seconds to from 0.5 seconds to 1 second. Additionally, the damage was adjusted from 45 to 90 up to a flat 140 because it no longer charges up. So this sounds really good, really promising. I hope to see like more variations of builds when it comes to PvP and PvE using the Spiteful Sacrifice build like this. Brutal Lessons. This one sounds really promising as well. It's a really good change. So Lash of Pound now empowers you, causing your primary attacks to swing molten change that damage nearby enemies. So this is like the whip build, right, that I made for like dungeons. Lash of Pain now empowers you, causing your primary attacks to swing molten change that damage nearby enemies, knock them back and burns them. Hitting the same enemy grants you life drain and control immunity. This just sounds really, really good. They've added this part in. Hitting the same enemy grants you life drain. It depends on how much life drains. It could be substantial. But the control immunity is also very good. To further enhance the playstyle, we are increasing the survivability when the player is able to consistently strike the same enemy, but the range of the attacks have been reduced. Require more focus on targets. So this is going to be pretty good. I think for PvP, this is fine. I think it's very promising. We'll see how that goes. We probably will see more Lash of Pain builds. But I still think the channel build will be the build that everyone uses, the meta, right? It's just far too strong. If played correctly, anyway. This is a big one, guys. Soul Gorge's health has been reduced in PvP from 500% of the player's maximum health down to 275. It is not changed in PvE. Didn't change in PvE. Only when you go into Battlegrounds in the PvP environment does it drop down to 275%. This is huge. Like, this is great. There is far too many soul gorges around anyway. Will that mean we're going to see less of them, more of them just dead? Probably. Fix an issue where Devouring Darkness was not consuming life when released a single blast. We see that issue from day one, and I'm glad they've fixed it. Adjusted the visual for Crash and Burn to make the windstorm persistent on screen to stop it from flickering on and off repeatedly at high attack speeds. Did anyone notice that? I know I definitely did, and probably on my streams you'd seen it. When you're on the actual the bat flying around, the wind would flash, and it was really frustrating. It was like a glitch. Horrible. So it's good that they've changed that. Adjusted the spawning animation of Doom. This is great, but I wonder if they make it so they're more visual as well, because when you're with your summons and you're using the demonic portal, you don't really see them much because there's so much going on. And I think the Doombound Kabbalist is really, really good. Fixed an issue that didn't reset sacrificial power when changing skills when you previously did not have sacrifice. Yeah, that was a bit of a bug. Did anyone else notice that bug? I noticed it once or twice. It didn't always happen. Add an additional text on demonic portal for the duration of devour effect provided by the Bloodlord. I mean, one thing they needed to do was make it so you could easily see the summons uptime, what you've got out from your demonic portal. Because it's hard to see their little charge bar actually in game. And then they've changed some stuff in Survivor's Bane. Combat rating adjustments. So what do people think to them changes for Warlock? Is it a W? Is it a win for everyone? Is it going to make a difference to the Soul Gorger grounds that we're currently experiencing? What do we reckon? Mixed? I would agree. Time will tell. Combat rating adjustments. So we have got adjustments going into the new difficulty, guys. It's not that bad. Nah, we'll see. We'll see. I think the Siphon Life one is the biggest one, right? The scariest one, I think, for Warlocks. Because that is a big change. So we're going to be having the reduction in Siad, guys. So when it comes to the new difficulty, we are going to be able to go into challenge dungeons. Hopefully I can get here so I can actually do it, because my gear drops have been fucking terrible. How's everyone else's been? I know a lot of people have experienced the same thing, and that is a lot, guys. That is the patch notes. I mean, they do say more to come, so hopefully when we get the big notes come for the major update, or I'll say the update with the essences, hopefully there'll be some big changes coming. Hopefully there'll be more class updates. Awful. Was there anything else in here that we haven't seen, though? Stuck on 62, 36. I'm way lower than that. Like, I haven't even surpassed 61k. Drops have been absolutely shocking. Bear in mind I did go on holiday for a week, so... Was there anything else in here? Bug fixes? I don't think so. I think I didn't see anything else that was new. So I think we're all good. You're at 62, 200. Not bad. Lots of people are way higher than me. My luck has been terrible. The other thing that you may or may have not noticed is Out of Realms, guys. Scheduled registration period, end of August. Point stage, end of August into September. Final stage, and so on. So it's about a month away, right? About a month away for the next Battle Rounds registration period. I think it's a good little update, guys. I think the biggest win to take from it is definitely the free cosmetic. It's a bit of a win. Could have been doing more flames. I would say this is like B tier. It could have been an S tier if they'd give us more flames. The Mirror Jewels is a win-win. I'm happy with 4 weeks of Mirror Jewels, as long as I get loads of 5 stars. I'm going to have to make, for this 4 weeks, we might have to make a channel on the Discord. Mirror Jewels results and get people to post their results. This is just terrible. Like, these 3 are just, they bore me to hell. This is good. I mean, there is some good stuff in here, guys, considering it's a small patch. But hopefully we're going to get lots more events when it comes to this 30-year kind of celebration, right? I'm surprised. I am surprised by this. I'm surprised, guys, there's not a gem for 30 years. Even if it was like limited time. Like, can you imagine if they put in like a limited time gem that you didn't have to rank up? It was already ranked up for you. And it was going to last like the month, 4 weeks. Yeah. For the time the events are going on. They could have made it like, I don't know, a 2-star gem. No, that's not it. Make it a 5-star gem, but make it like so it's not got a shit ton of resonance. But give it a really cool effect. Like, while you're attacking, you have a chance to spawn Diablo. Celebrating 30 years. He comes out and he's like cheering on. I mean, that would have been cool. I can't believe it's 30 years ago I went to a computer store and found Diablo and fell for it. 30 years. It's mad, right? It is mad. Anyway, let's get into doing Verge. Oh, I got 1570. Nice. So, who wants to do Verge? I think Fabio, you said you want to do Verge, didn't you? You're old. I'm 40. Turned 40 like a week and a bit ago. 2 weeks ago. I feel old. You're 46. You've only got a few years on me. It's not that much. Yep. You know what to do, man. You know what to do. We'll get this done. This would be weird doing this on a Monday. What is going on? Anyone else need Verge? 2 spaces. If not, we're going to open it up to the server. You're all. Come and join. Come and join. I've got to go through this week and check all my builds out when it comes to a raid build, a PvP build. I did actually get 1 new essence today. I think I got the helm, I think it was anyway. Say something in world chat and I'll invite you. No worries, Alex. Cheers for popping along, man. Anyone else? 1 space left. That's an ult at that Paragon. Man. Like, that's got better gear than me. Sure of it. You've been luckier when it comes to gear than me. Now look at this shit. And you've got another account as well. We're going to open it up. Oh, that is another. Holy shit. What's the game sounds like? Let me know. Once we get into the Verge anyway, you'll be able to tell. Ban this Platinum Spanner. Oh, man. The Platinum spammers will always be around. Okay, we got someone. Let's go. Oh man, I didn't turn the stream extender off on there. Holy shit. Slacking. Like deja vu, guys. sure we're sure we was doing this not so long ago. I'm going to try and do it on a Monday every week now. It just gets it out of the way instead of me trying to do it on a Sunday. How's the day been? Not been too bad, Marty. I watched House of Dragon episode. I've caught up with it now, which is all good. What about yourself, Marty? What have you been up to, mate? Seems a little bit jittery on stream today. Don't know why. You've finished watching Crocodile Dundee 2? Nice. See if it's still laggy. Or jittery. The game doesn't see jittery, it's just the stream. Maybe Chrome was giving me issues. The weird thing is it's not dropping frames, it's just jittery. Got to try and range a time when I can go see Spider-Man. That's out this week. Still seems a little bit jittery. Or is it me? Maybe it's just the eye. The eye running shit. See what it is. Something's causing me close that. Let's close that. Jays, how's it going, man? Long time no see. Hope you're doing good, man. You still playing Power World? You good? The second job, spent the whole day revamping the first face. How well to do that to you, man. You've not even been live as much. I've been playing catch up because I had that week away. If I do a 5-hour stream and 0 viewers, so I can crack on anyways. I mean, that's true. What's your initial thoughts on the update? I think it's a good little update. It'll be interesting to see how things like Siphon Life Change affects Warlock meta. I think they'll definitely notice a change when it comes to the dash being reduced, when it comes to the range and everything. But I think the Siphon Life one is the more important one. That's a big change. I think Necro's a few essences there sound okay. But only time will tell once we get the hands on the patch. I definitely think it's a good start for the change to Warlock though. Definitely a good change. They need to have nerfs done to them because there have been too many of them. And I think if we were going to rate a patch, and it's a very small patch, but with a lot of balance changes, I suppose, to a few classes, especially Warlock. If we're going to rate it out of 10, I would say this is probably like a 7. And I think the main reason I give it a higher score is probably, or maybe even an 8, is probably because due to the mirror jewels. The mirror jewels and the free cosmetic. When we get something for free is always good, but I think the mirror jewels, it would be nice if we log in on patch day and it actually has like, here's 10 free crests. That'd be amazing. Eudora is on my power server as well, so it's fun. Oh, that's cool, man. I like how they got like, yeah, it's a long time ago since I played Power Word. I played it when it first came out. Probably a lot has changed since I played it. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't liked the stream already, smash that button without breaking your screens. And cheers to all the likes over on TikTok already. Much appreciated. I must say, guys, talking about last night's stream, the stream extender event that we did last night, it was really good. I looked at the stats, and you guys who did do donations and memberships increased the time by 74% of our normal stream. So normally we stream for 2.5 hours, and we actually streamed for 4 hours and 21 minutes. Nearly 420. So the event was a great success. Appreciate you all who showed and did any memberships or donations. It was a blast. Well, we'll see when the patch goes live, when it comes to Siphon Life. That's the one that I'm interested about seeing, how that's going to affect Warlocks. I'm definitely interested in seeing if Necros have got an essence or a build now that they can use in PvP. Because that changed to the chest piece for the tombstone. Just hopefully it doesn't affect our raid build too much when it comes to the summons raid build. I need to do raid build testing. Because the summon build just may be trash now, which will be a shame. Because it relies so heavily on the corpses from Tombstone. But hopefully by the end of the week, guys, we'll be able to get into PvP. That's the plan. I want to get all the new essences. I got one already. So hopefully we'll get a couple more over the next few days. And by the end of the week, we'll be able to do some PvP. And see what builds we can actually use for Necros. It's probably going to be a complete shit show. I'm expecting it to be. But we're going to find out. After being Warlock for 6 weeks, I think it's going to be definitely a different change of pace in PvP. I wish they would make us be able to do less runs of this. That's what I wish. Give us that in a patch note. That would be a win-win. We're only 20 gems in. What the fuck? Hey Fabio, you haven't changed your name in game. Needs to have bacon in your name, man. Pay to change name though. Nice build. Cheers, man. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. If you do notice any jittering on the stream, it's apparently my encoder through OBS is taking a dump. I don't know why. The settings haven't changed. It's just what OBS does sometimes, guys. I think it's actually improved a lot as we've been playing, so it looks alright now, from what I can see on TikTok. You did a swap over? Nice. What's the sound like on YouTube? It's weird how the sound changes between YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. It's weird, right? It's weird. But balance is fine. Okay, that's good. I'll go back and I'll watch the VOD in the morning. And then I can see it as well, hear it for myself, and see if I need to adjust anything for me or you guys. The main thing is I can actually hear my own voice now, which is actually a massive change, because I can hear how loud I am, and I can hear like when I move how different it is, so I can actually focus on not causing issues with my mic. It's just so good. These headset, for the price, I would recommend them to anyone. The music's low and back and the game's a bit loud. That is could be YouTube though. YouTube has this weird setting. You have to go and turn it off yourself when it comes to the volume. How's it going? Kind of an insane update. I mean, there is a lot of good things coming, right? So you think the game is a little bit loud. So what I can do is I could go like this and I could go like this. YouTube is odd compared to TikTok. Yeah. What about there? Oh. Full mirrored is cool. Can't wait to get 81 star gems. Yes. That is the attitude, man. TikTok is loud. The game sounds. Really? Too loud? It's so weird because YouTube sounds are like completely different. Especially when you don't yeah, you suddenly hear game sounds, you're like, oh, that's what they sound like. Hey Paul, how's it going? See if we get another one. If not, we're going to go free. You don't play with game sounds either? Yeah, I just couldn't play without game sounds. You're so low. Getting low, getting low, getting low. You don't do any dungeons. Holy shit. If we don't get one in the next minute, we're going. So is there a limit for blocking people's lists? I mean, there could be. I'm not sure what the limit is, and I don't really block anyone anymore. I got fed up with doing that because it doesn't matter if you block the spammers, you're always going to see the spammers. And if you're actually blocking real people, even the bots, yeah, like you're just going to see more. So it doesn't really matter. Who cares? Just ignore them. We're going to keep searching. We're going to go anyway. Oh, did someone just join literally as we did that? Holy shit. He is lucky. You only block the bots? I used to. But then I realized it's a never-ending battle. You're not going to win. You will never win the battle against the bots. The bots will win. They will take over the world. The other build I gotta get going, guys, is the primary farm build. I haven't got that going yet. I need to craft some shellbats. They escape sandboxes. Yeah, they do. Sure you won't, but I don't like seeing bots spamming when there's someone. Yeah, I mean, There is that. I get it. But the battle against actually blocking them, you're never going to win that one. Ever. You OCD block bots, I can't help it. Like I say, I used to block them, but I don't even report them in that anymore. Like, what's the point? You report them, they get banned, they open up another account. Or for every one you report and it actually does get banned, you can guarantee they open about 15 more. You block one a day now. You just pick one. It's like, you today. What I might have to do with my sounds is it might get to the point where I have them set up so you guys have to turn me down. Because I bet you've all got me going full blast at the moment. I'll have to do some private streams to myself. That sounds weird. But I don't think there's that option on TikTok to do that, which is annoying. Twitch sounds fine sound-wise. Yeah. When I played my VOD back yesterday, I had mine on full blast and it just seemed really low compared to other people's streams. Maybe I'm just being overly cautious. You'll go from streaming to casting overnight. I'm just always conscious about how loud things are, right? Is anyone else like that? Or is that just me being OCD? Like even on my dials for the sound, they have to be a round number. Can't have them on an odd number. But for any of you that have streamed and use OBS, like, you'll know the troubles. Welcome in, Diego. How's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. What is this, poison? What was for dinner tonight? I didn't actually have a lot tonight because my partner, she was on a long shift. So I actually just cooked for myself. So tonight, what I did is I got 2 rounds of bread. I cut holes in them and then I fried them with eggs in the middle. I put cheese on top. Then I had barbecue sauce on top of that. And then I had some salad with mayonnaise. Is Diablo Immortal worth playing on mobile, or should I just play it on PC? Play it on both, no. You made hamburgers with bacon and beer. Hopefully you cooked that bacon in the microwave. Sounds delicious. It was nice, man. It was nice. Just a bit of a snack. When she's at work and I'm at home, I don't cook a lot for myself. Can't be asked. You did southern fried chicken and burger bun with cheese and curry sauce. Man, that sounds good as well. So yeah, I actually got a frying pan out and made food tonight instead of using the air fryer. You got felt up by an autistic girl in a wheelchair today, walking into a restaurant. What the fuck, dude? How do you mean felt up? Oh my. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. She brushed her hand down my back to your butt. Holy shit, man. Go careful there. That is so like our topics in this channel. On stream, we go from food to wrecked getting touched up. It's just so random, isn't it? Which character is this? This is the Necromancer. You was getting food? What type of restaurant was it? This is where he says like McDonald's. Yes, Necro, Diego. Black goo. So anyway, I had this for dinner. Oh, by the way, a disabled lady caressed me. Nothing wrong in that, Marty. The trouble is, I think a lot of us in here are kind of like, we're a bit older, right? But now the world has gone so crazy when it comes to men and women looking at each other. You can't look at one another anymore, guys. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Guy, fat, wet. Well, I shouldn't repeat that on stream. Holy shit. Calm down. Calm down, Rick. Can you see my stats? Yeah, sure, bro. Stats there, man. I might get deaded if I stay still too long. What's the build? I'll show you the build as well in a second. Let me just finish this one. When we get out, I'll show you the build. And I'll do the stats again as well. Okay, get ready for the build. Get ready for the build screenshot. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gone. Stats of this. So we're at 5k reso. Terrible combat rating. Nearly 8k potency. Sweet, back to Necro. Certainly are, man. Your main stats, guys, when it comes to any class, really, like, especially Necro, Warlock, create chance, create damage, guys. And then get these two done PvE easy. GG. Who hates that? When it shows the stats there, they're so annoying. What do you think needs to be the focus regarding those stats? Should they be balanced? The secondary stats? No, you should really go for the one that makes your class better. So for Warlock, for Necro, you want to go a lot of potency. Sorry, no worries, Fab. A lot of potency because a lot of our builds are based on dots or they're based on control effects. You're from Brazil. Nice, man. So for Necros, we do a lot of like dot resolving and using dots or CC in PvP. So you go a lot of potency. If you go like a summons build, then possibly you want to go more armor pen. But in PvE, it doesn't really matter. Like armor pen, if you get that to say 5k, 5.5k, then that's fine. Because that will give you about 54 to 56% crit hit damage. And you start pairing that crit hit damage with your base crit hit damage. So your crit hit damage that sits here, you add that to this crit hit damage. And then you also add in your blood flows crit hit damage, and that will give you the maximum amount of stats that you've got for crit hit damage, right? And you want to get that as close to 120% as you can, because that is the cap in PvE. And then for your crit chance, you just want to blast as much of that as you possibly can as well. And that will be giving you the most damage you can possibly do. Encoder overloaded. Go away, OBS. If you see it get jittery, guys, it's not dropping frames or anything. It's just the encoder is not liking it today. Haven't changed any settings, but my PC probably needs a restart because it's been on all day. And I should have restarted it before stream, but didn't. YOLO. Why they have to nerf the Warlock so hard? I mean, we'll have to wait and see, Emmy. Like, I think the dash is definitely a big hit. But I also think the biggest hit is Siphon Life. It takes you a while to understand. No worries, Diego. No worries, man. The good thing is, I can translate what you say on the TikTok because I got the app running on my phone next to me. So if you need to speak in your own language, you can do, and I can just translate it. But if you don't understand, you want me to explain something again to you, or I'm talking too fast, because I tend to do that quite a lot, then just let me know. And I appreciate the follow, dude. We did hit over 1,000 followers on TikTok now, guys. The TikTok family is growing. I was hoping I could get through there, Rip. That is a shame. You should still hit 2k though. My phone was just telling me to do eye bends. San Andreas, this is the Necromancer. Welcome in. Shiva! How's it going? Hope you're well. What does this nerf do to Warlock? So the dash that you use in PvP has had its cooldown changed. Your fine just got home windy as hell today. Yeah. So the dash timer has been changed.
Martin Smith 2294 super chatted £2 early Christmas.
Marty, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated, dude. We hit 2k. So yeah, going back to the nerf. Basically, the cooldown has been changed, and your charges in it, instead of having 2, you're only going to have 1. If you want to increase that charge, you're going to have to wear the shoulders now to give you an extra charge on it, which I don't think anyone's going to do. So you're only going to have 1 charge, which means you're going to get caught out much quicker now. The other change to it is you're no longer untargetable during the dash, so you're going to be able to be targeted. So that means you could be prone to stuns and stuff as well, which is going to be super annoying for Warlocks. The biggest change is Siphon Life, the skill that allowed you to recuperate 30% of your health instantly has now been changed so that you only get 40% of your damage for 5 seconds every second as health. So it's a fairly substantial change when it comes to Siphon Life. And it just makes Warlock even more glass cannon. But only time will tell once we actually get to see Warlock in PvP, right? The Soul Gorger as well has had its health reduced in PvP from 500% of your health to 275%. So that's a big change for Soul Gorger. So we might see less Soul Gorgers in Battlegrounds. Which personally I think is a good thing. Hey, Marty, I'll put that towards the headphones, dude. Every pound counts. Yeah, I still got to. I put them on a special thing called the credit card. Newt, how's it going, man? Hope you're well. I'm going for it. He's a great lad, isn't he? Yeah, he's a great lad, mate. All has been, just got off work. Nice, man. Time to relax, dude. What are we up to? 56. We're getting there, guys. I must say, no, Marty, these were a good investment. How are you feeling about how your channel is developing, mate? You must be pretty proud of it. I really am, man. Like, I didn't know what to expect when I started like 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago. And I mean, we probably could have grown faster, but I wanted to grow it in a way that community came first. And I think we've got a great following now. We've got a great community on Discord. We've got a great community that come in on streams. We get new people coming in all of the time. You know, it's really, really good. And it wouldn't have worked without you guys, you know, coming in. And who knows what the future holds, right? I think doing content and streaming will always be something I do now. Whether that be eventually as a full-time thing, or whether it'll be just as a casual part-time thing, who knows? Only time will tell. But I really enjoy doing it. And I can be super chill. Like, I always wondered, like, being a creator, you had to be like super hype. You used to see all these super hype creators and streamers, and that is just like not how I wanted to be. I wanted to be more chill. It's a very comfortable and enjoyable place to be, mate. Nice, I'm glad. Well, I never see myself as like the best gamer ever, you know. I'm not the best PvPer, I'm not the best gamer, I'm just a chill guy who wants to come on stream, chat to people, make some videos, and have a laugh. And I think that fit everyone else as well, right? And we're all of a similar sort of age, I think. I mean, there's a few young ones and a few older ones. Give some plat. I wish I had some plat. All 21 plus VAT. Exactly. Exactly, Nora. I'm not gonna lie though, doing the content and streaming keeps me sane, guys. Keeps me sane, that's for sure. I agree with you on the chill attitude towards what you are building and presenting. There are a few of us guys that follow about Yeah, I mean, I think nowadays a lot of people, when it comes to watching people online, a lot of people like to have genuine people, right? Instead of this hyped up attitude that people have always had. And I think that is how content is going, and it will continue going that way and become even more that way. People want genuine, real people. Like, you don't want to watch a robot on stream, right? You don't want to watch someone that has the same reactions to everything on stream, because then it's going to be just like watching everyone else. And we have some such good conversations. Thomas Bettens. Yeah, I agree, Fabio. Like, some of the conversations we've had and last we've had, like all the bacon talk the other week, and then you cooking bacon in the microwave. That was hilarious. And I'm glad, because Matty, I don't know how long you've been coming into stream. A few months now, right? Can only speak for yourself, but I completely agree. I want genuine, friendly people. Yeah. You know, people that I watch on stream, personally, if I'm watching a streamer, I want them to be genuinely friendly. Is that it, guys? Have we done? We have, yes. We have. Are we going to do some, what are we going to do now? What do you want to do? Dungeons, guys? I'll do some dungeons. We got what? About 50 minutes left. Let's do some dungeons. Let's grind some out. Do TRs another day. But we need to get closer to this cap for me. You gonna go main? Yeah, no worries. Genuine and friendly streamer who shares a bacon recipe. that bacon recipe was amazing. Oh, he's back to Necro. Yeah, Forged. How's it going? You've been here a couple of months, but you was here a few weeks ago, about a year ago. And howdy, man. I was gonna say, I remember the name from a while ago. This guy was a random dude, right? Ingredients, bacon. This guy was a random dude, right, Fabio? Like, I'm safe to go like this. Came for the Necro and the recent lot content, stayed for the bacon and lols. Well, chat. Oh, yeah, I see you. This guy random. Bye. We have one space. See you later, mate. Anyone want to join? We got one space. One space for randos. You think so? This is where he wasn't. He was actually in stream when he's gonna like keyboard warrior out in a second. Add party? Oh, yeah, sure, you can come. What made you go back to Necro? I need to update my build, guys, man. It says you're offline, dude. What are you doing offline? It's not how you gain levels. No worries, Paul. Message me when you get online and I'll invite you. Did anyone watch Echo's video today? I know there's some people in there probably still watch Echo's. You're on. We've already got Paul. He's coming on now, man. We've got a full party. You did? Did you see the swag? Did you see the swag? A t-shirt and jacket, man. I'm hoping mine's on the way. Blizzard. Echo got jacket? Yeah, man, that jacket is like banging. I think the creators are getting them. Echo's still live on. Yeah, I did see a video come up and I was like, my god. So I'll give you short version of Warlock nerfs, big, small, or in between. I would say in between. I would definitely say in between, that's for sure. Is Echo even doing DI content anymore? I think he does, but on his Echo Gaming channel, not on his Echo DI channel, because that changed. I don't know how much he does, but I don't think it's much. He'd be a busy man. But I did see his swag, and I was like, man, this looks good. So the dash shortened and now targetable. Yeah, you've lost a charge. The range has been reduced, but the cooldown has been reduced as well, right? But you've lost a charge. The only way you're going to get 2 charges now is if you use the shoulders. It is shoulders, right? I'm saying that correctly, yeah? But the Siphon Life is the big change, man. Siphon Life change is massive. I don't know, man. When they did the same thing to Wish Daz, meta killed the Wiz. I think it will do a lot. It's going to do a big bit of damage, a big change. But the Siphon Life change, man, is huge. I think the Siphon Life is the bigger change. That's just going to make them overall more squishy. Tell more on Siphon Life. So Siphon Life, the skill at the moment we use, is you instantly add, you instantly get 30% of your life back. Correct? It's instant. As soon as you press it, gives you 30% life. Done. Now, it's going to be that you get 40% of your damage as health back every second for 5 seconds. Sure, Christoph, man. Anytime, man. When people message me on Discord, I try and answer everyone. When it's privately or not. 40% of damage. So I take it that's your sheet damage, right? No. Let me bring the patch notes up again. Patch notes. I have to bring the patch notes up again and show you them. But it's 40% of your damage is what it said. How's the Necro going so far, Angel? Yes, going very well. Maybe Warlock just got pounded. So I'm loading up the patch notes, man. Okay, class changes. Let's have a look. Scroll down to a Warlock. Warlock. Siphon Life. Where are you? A Slash of Pain. Scroll up again. I went too far. So, the healing effect has been changed from instantly restoring 30% of your maximum life to restoring life every second for 5 seconds, with each tick healing you for an amount equal to 40% of your damage. You read the dash and figured that was enough to even the playing field. I mean, it's going to give you life steal, right? Like total damage, damage done, damage per second. Normally that would mean sheet damage, right? So normally that would mean like this damage. 40% of your damage. Yeah. So the way I looked at it earlier, Forge, is I said, right, so say your health is 500,000 health in PvP, right? It's probably more than that. So that 30% is 150k, right? So that's a big heal. That's a big heal currently. So if they're going to change that to 40% of your damage every second for 5 seconds, that same 500,000 is going to be fucking terrible. I'm not just reading that wrong, right, guys? Like, that's literally how it's worded. So interested about sheet damage, you're probably right. I mean, that's the only place that says just damage, right? You may have just done something. Oh my god, what have you done? Yeah, but that's different. Because the 1 million damage in a second means all of the base damage is then multiplied, right? That's how it all works. You've got your crit chance, your crit damage, and everything is taken into consideration. You've just gone barb. How's that? That's pretty... Go for it, man. Do it. Have you got to farm all the essences? Hey bro, how you feel about patch notes? It's exactly what we were just talking about, man. I would say they're fairly good. If you're going to mark them out of 10, I'd probably give them a 7 or an 8. I mean, if they didn't have the mirror jewels in, I think I would mark that down to like a 6. But the nerf to Warlock is pretty substantial. I don't think people are seeing it that way, but I look at it and see what it says currently, and I mean, it looks pretty substantial. They got rid of one of the charges from dragons, so compensate we have to switch to the shoulders. Yes, it's the only way you're going to get 2 charges now. But I mean, the shoulders you currently use, it might not be worth the switch. Did we all just literally bug out up there? Oh. They need to unnerf Necro. I mean, the tombstone change is a bit weird, but that might be useful in PvP now. But it's definitely going to have a negative impact on our raid DPS for the summon build, because we rely on the corpses so much to generate from, our buff from State of Devour. Anytime the whole game goes to the same class, the game sucks. I agree. This is why they should put a limit on the amount of classes that can be in one match. It's pretty fucking bad. It's an okay nerf, Pep, but you know, it just made it... DH's gonna have a field day, literally, man. But Brad, they have to do something about it. Whenever, I think in Legend, what did we say yesterday, guys? In Legend, I think it was 1 out of every 4 is like a Warlock, right? Was it something like that? It was something like that, I said, wasn't it? It was late, so... We need an alert that shows up when someone says something like that. It just brings up a massive fucking violin. No worries, miss. I think the Necro tombstones for PvE now, because it's no longer used as a corpse for zombies. I mean, it'd still be good. I think it's going to be interesting to find out how that works out, Angel. 48% of people playing Warlock, yes. Literally 48% of the player base playing one class. Like, what the fuck? That can't be good for the game, right? At a level even? Yes, it's been good. Yeah, 48% of the people. It's huge. You had 5 warlocks on your team. I think Nora sends me random pictures of like battlegrounds, and some of them have been like 6 warlocks. I think there was even one with 7 warlocks. You basically killed the class in less than a month. It's fine if they had alternatives, but you don't. It's basically going to be Wizard 2.0. Yeah, but the trouble is, Warlock as it currently stands is too much. To reduce the player base, they have to make changes fundamentally to the class so that other people leave the class because they're not finding it fun anymore, so then the game has more balance. That's how it works, dude. Like, if not, they might as well just get rid of all the other classes and just say this game is now being called Diablo Warlock. Good night, miss. So that's how you're fixing things pretty low IQ. Not really, man. You was just going to say that, L, just get rid of all other classes? Like, delete every other class, just have Warlocks now? Call it Warlock Immortal? I mean, you got to be sure this shit is well received. Yeah, I mean, the trouble is, like, any nerfs, people are going to hate, right? People are going to hate nerfs. Look at Necro. Necro went from being a monster in PvP to being literally like the fucking bottom of the pile, guys. And did I cry? Loads. Every night I went to bed crying. The king is dead. The problem is Warlock isn't broken. It has counters in PvP. People just don't know how to play the game. Yeah, but you just... Lots of people, like probably yourself, Brad, and this is nothing against you, man, at all. Like, this is not a personal attack. But people focus on playing meta. This is why changing class change to be every 24 hours was a stupid idea. Did they move the cast and delay from bonus with the essence using now? No. Look at how many people felt forced to play Warlock. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. I love playing Warlock. It was great fun. But I've now come back to Necro and bottom of the pile, dude. Bottom of the pile. Cramming a river. It's like, oh my god. They nerf again. Fuck my life. I can't wait to see Reddit, guys. It's like you really don't know what broken means? The trouble is, it may not be broken, but when 48% of the player base are playing one class, then that means something's not right. Because it's strong. Yeah, but it's the strongest. It's like one of the strongest classes in the game currently. Like, that can't be the case. You can't have most people playing the strongest class, because then you've got no balance to the game. Yeah, broken isn't a thing like saying, oh, there's a bug, the class is broken. Broken means it's too overpowered, dude. Compared to other classes. It goes the same for Demon Hunters, right? Demon Hunters damage is instant damage. Is absolutely off the scale, like nuts. Yeah, bro, but it's like sitting ducks against DHs and you can't do shit. So nerf DHs, right? The nerf fest continues. How many did the player bait? I'm a bot. Who else is a bot? Are we all bots? We're in a simulation, guys. We're bots playing bots. So L back on task. What are they trying to bring Wiz back? I mean, they give it a little bit, right? I think it's still only a little bit though, right? When they introduce something new, they tune it to Kingdom Come, and then when they get too good, yeah, it's exactly that way, man. Apart from Druid. Let's not forget Druid. Well, yeah, but DHs can easily kill Warlocks. Why? Because they are a counter to Warlocks. Guess what, guys? A Warlock can easily kill another Warlock as well, because guess what? They're a counter to Warlocks. Oh my god. Big brain. Big brain. There are some few people using the catapult build in PvP. It's still similar to other builds though. It's just another burn, right? And that's because there's limited essences at the moment, so they're very samey. We're talking about different classes. Yeah, but Warlock counters itself, dude. And Demon Hunters counter Warlocks. What else counters Warlocks, guys? Not necessarily, Brad. It should bring Monk back. Yeah, the 7-sided strike change is pretty good. Invulnerable Barbs counter Warlocks. I mean, invulnerable Barbs. Invisible Monks. And now what people complain about was how overpowered the class was. The thing that they fucked is survivability, not strength. Yeah, but that's how you nerf a class. You keep the damage, because the damage is okay, right? The overpowered side of it is fine. Now you have to learn to play the class differently because you need to survive. That's fine. That's fine. What's wrong with that? New 7-sided right now empowers you for several seconds. Gaining the shield when you hit. Yeah, that part of gaining the shield when you hit is really good. It's gonna be good, man. Like, goodbye, Warlocks. Goodbye. I mean, we're gonna see a player base drop on Warlocks, right? And I think you're gonna get more people going to Monk. You're gonna get a few people going back to Wizard to test it out with that change. I think that's good. I think the overall balance is gonna be better. There's gonna be less Soul Gorgers. There's gonna be less Warlocks. I think it's gonna be fine. Does the shield scalper hit? Good question. I think the stuff to Warlock is absolutely fine, guys. I think it's a lot of people will blow it out of proportion because I love the class. Don't nerf me again. What people complain about, the pet, they nerfed it. That's good, but you nerfed that plus your own survival. I don't know, bro. It's fucking dumb. I mean, If you don't like it, dude, and you hate the game, stop playing. Mic drop. But Brad, the last few times you've been in my stream, dude, is to complain about the game. I'm not gonna lie. What's the changes to pet? So Soul Gorge's health in PvP has been reduced from 500% of your health to 275%. After Warlock nerf, peoples will be back to good old rhyme in Reddit like nerf up. Oh, you for pets in general? No, it's just the Soul Gorger one, man. Look at Tessie. A Monday stream rant is pretty good, guys. Not gonna lie. Good day, man. How's it going? All good though. Yeah, different ideas. I mean, there's never any personal attack to anyone when we have a discussion, right? Whether it gets heated or not. But I personally feel that the nerfs are fine. Maybe the Siphon Life one is a bit drastic, for sure. I was surprised by the Siphon Life one. I wasn't surprised about the Dash one. So we'll just have to see how it goes, Brad. Like, see what happens. I think they're going to be definitely more vulnerable, for sure. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that's kind of what I always like in my stream. Opinions are good. We need opinions in the world. Is Necro Summoner back for PvP in the next patch? I mean, it could be, right? It's interesting, but I don't think Black Wall mages, man, because they still have health bars. Exactly, Forged. Exactly. Best way to start a week: get off work, someone revved up their fires over. Dude. I think Brad needs to go have some microwave bacon. Exactly, Brad. Exactly, man. We're getting mad over pixels. I do like a bit of a discussion, though. You need to make a new video soon. You do, Fabio. By the way, Bar Brafford Berserker can be hidden. Yeah, I mean, that looks really cool, right? It's a shame you can't wear the skin when you're in bear, though. You know, the best bacon might be Canadian bacon. That's some damn good shit. Maple bacon. Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, the bacon I had in Greece was so good. Fine, it's time to make something to eat. What are you going to go make tonight, Nora? Oh, yeah. The Greece beer. Oh, Mythos, man. Mythos. It's a lovely beer. Eat enough bacon and you won't live until the next update. I mean, you can do it in the microwave, man, so you can eat it really quickly as well. Bacon in Greece. I sure hope it was good. It was amazing. Can you get it outside Greece? I'm not sure, Forged. Let's have a look. See, this is the beer. This stuff. Mythos. It's so nice. Such a nice beer. Necro mages, 50% damage for players. Bone Wall Zombie untargetable. The Bone Wall Zombies one is really good, but the downside to that one is it ruins our raid build when it comes to summons. Because it no longer has corpses, which is RIP. But I still don't think the 50% damage from the Black Wall Mages is going to be any good. Because they've still got health bars, right? Which is super annoying. Mythical beer. Literally, like, it's so nice. And I don't know if it's just so nice because you're in Greece when you're drinking it. But it is a really tasty beer. What does more damage in dungeons? I mean, it's comparable, dude. It's comparable. As long as you've got good stats, I think it's very comparable. Yeah, I was in Greece, not the week just gone, the week before. I came back last Monday. Oh, there he is. We found you, Black. You only missed some skins for Necro. I don't know what I'm missing. I've got tons of skins, dude. We'll invite you to the party after this one, man. We've still got 20 minutes till the end of the stream, so. They try to bring back the helicopter monk patch after patch after they fucked up an unnecessary nerf and no one played that build on monk anymore. Yeah. Poor monk. I think the changes are going to be good though for the tombstone. I'm intrigued to see how that's going to work in PvP. The double dash monk has been semi-meta for months. Yep. Super annoying build. Way stronger than Heli Monk ever was. I mean, Heli Monk was just easier to play, right? From my from looking from the outside in. Man, I can't wait to see what you guys who are members of YouTube are going to vote for my first class change in September. Pally Monk is literally Channel Warlock, yeah. Exactly same build, just different classes, yeah. Literally when Immortal first come out, guys, way before I was a streamer or a content creator, I played Monk. That was the first class I made. And then I stopped and started to play Necromancer. Because the idea when this game first came out is I was going to play it with my brothers. And then they stopped playing it. Literally within like 2 weeks. So after that, I literally just went Necro. That was the story how I become Necro. And I become Necro because I was watching Daft Microtransaction. When you started here on a channel, you was a monk, yeah. And then you was a convert. If you get first class chains as monk or warlock, will be funny. I mean, either of those will be cool. Going back to warlock will be fine because there'll be new essences by then. Daft was a good dude, man. I still watch some of his stuff. That's a good story. Literally, yeah, man. It was a short story, very short story, but that was a story how I became a necromancer. I don't even know why my brothers quit. I think they just didn't like the fact that there was a lot of pay to win. And it put a lot of people off at the start of the game, right? I think they were like levers with everyone else. Oh, Black, I should have invited you in. Rip. Sorry, dude. The finger just hits replay. He was a Satyr, moved to summon Necro, joined Entropy, went Wiz, and was Wiz for 18 months. Yeah. And that was a long time ago. It feels like a long time ago when I was in Entropy. Holy shit. And Sixes. Take care, Black Goo. Good night, dude. When you started playing, I was stoked to get pre-registered skin. Nice, dude. And then I saw a video someone always spent 100. Still live and kicking, being dodged. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll change server again. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't know if or when it will ever happen. Jerome. So I hope the incoming update Blizzard buy my level 1 ruby because I have... You want to sell your rubies back to Blizzard? That's not how it works, man. You know Blizzard only gives free rubies when they fuck up. Hell, there is one class you must do, and that's Wizard. That'd be interesting, man. But it's down to you guys that are members. Once we get August here, guys, there's going to be a big announcement on the Discord and on YouTube about what's going to happen in September. So we're gonna create some hype about it because we're going to be class changing like every 6 weeks for a whole year. I knew a bug in Bane has always gotten free. Yeah. Bane bugs get free rubies. Ruby, 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 ruby. Some on the Terror from Verge always drop 4 times. Yep, I see it all the time, man. You want to convert rubies 100 to 2 sapphires or something? That'd be cool. So you're going to do all classes anyway? That's the plan. Ox Fury, how's it going? But my class changes involve no ducks. Ruby on the game, very useful in my... Yeah, it got lost often. Imagine if you didn't have them, you'd miss them. If they were suddenly removed, you'd be like, who dare take my rubies? Basically, I could kill for hours in vain and it wouldn't end. How many rubies did you get for that, man? Like, here's 3 rubies. Six. How's Necro now? Necro's fine in PvE, man. We're going to find out what it's like in PvP probably at the end of the week. Beckwell, cheers for the follow. Did we get it? Did we get it? Nice. That's a legendary fox. Better drop a mirror event. Give me 1 star market. Well, you've got 4 weeks of mirrored events coming up, dude. For the next 4 weeks is a mirror event each week. Get your crest ready. Loads of 1 stars. Loading. How's it going? Save your crest for mirror jewels incoming. Yes. I think I've got like, how many have I got now? I've got 96 guys and 3.7 up there. Nice. Jerome, cheers for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Your last, you're going to sleep. No worries. Fab, couple more, 2 more. Share the link for the music. It's actually just on Epidemic Sounds. Maybe you're going to get 5 rezo. Good night, Paul. You got a lot of crest. My problem was dropping very useful in my inventory sometimes to get 1 star. Yeah. Yeah, it's on Epidemic Sounds. I've used Epidemic Sounds for now. It must be coming on for a year, guys. And it just got like loads of tracks on there that I can stream with, I can make videos with. But I think I paid like 60 quid for the whole year. And this is just a trance playlist. Really good. You just need 40 crests for the multiple mirrored. Yeah, you want 10 each week for the next 4 weeks. So what we'll do is crest count, yeah. What we'll do is we'll definitely get the 4 weeks out of the way, and then on week 4 we'll do mirrored, and then we'll do like a big crest run. Maths. You got 150? Holy shit. What are you saving for, man? Incoming 151 stars. And just to top it off, you're going to get a 5 out of 5 Seeping Vial. You've already got 1, so that's funny. The trouble is, right, guys, they've done this for Mirror Jewels, but Surge ends on the 29th. So I'm not even going to waste my crest now to do this. Like, what's the point? So I literally upgraded. I upgraded mine to full. You're receiving 5 out of 5s in your wings hanging out. Nice. That's where it should be. Or in the bin. I hate that gem. I don't know why, I just hate it so much. I think we've all got one of those gems that we hate, right? And Seeping's definitely my gem. Last time watching Battle of Realm event, all champion and Icy Wows. Like the same free-to-play fighting. Yep. Mocking laughter is watching. It's fine. He was going to run more, but got a 4 out of 5 Hellbound early on and not enough to... Yeah, there's no point in doing it, right? So I just went for the 4 out of 5 as well. I got all new with crit damage. So no hate here. All good. Yeah, man. The big thing I want to talk about, possibly in an up-and-coming video, is Reforges, guys. Hellbound. Hellbound is like the best. So, this is something I want to talk about as well. There's a couple of things we want to talk about. Hellbound, guys. If someone new to the game asks you which 5-star they should craft first, would Hellbound be the one now? It would, right? I was thinking about this earlier today. Like, it would no longer be Bloodsoaked Jade. Like, Bloodsoaked Jade is like way down, right? I wouldn't recommend it at all now for a new player, right? So do your experience on the run dungeon give drop 5 times greens? I get a fair amount of greens. See, I would say Roiling Consequences second. I would still say Roiling Consequences second. I would do Hellbound, Roiling. Because Roiling is a must-have, in my opinion. I would agree. Leviathan's Tomb is strong, but crit hit chance is stronger. Colossus Engine versus Roiling for a Summon Necro. Roiling Consequences every single time. Because Colossus Engine only affects certain summons. Haunt is awesome for PvP, but a new player is not necessarily going to be getting straight into PvP, right? So I think for me, it would be Hellbound. It would then be Roiling. It would then be probably Leviathans. Well, actually, no. I think Bloodflow has to come in there somewhere as well. You got to think of it. You've got to think of it as how what stats are better, right? So for me, crit hit chance, Bloodsoaked for a new player now is not even worth talking about, in my opinion. You can't max crit without roiling. You can't, no. As a brand new player to the game, the only way to max crit hit chance is with roiling and Mother's Lament. Right? It's the only way. Then as you get to like an R7 roiling, you can potentially start thinking about dropping your Mother's Lament. But for me, when you look at gems, you've got to consider movement speed is great. So you want movement speed. So Hellbound is great as a new player because you get passive 10% plus damage. Really good gem for starting out off the bat. Better than Bloodsoaked Jade, for sure. The damage is much better than Bloodsoaked Jade. But then you want to go Roiling Consequences because it gives you create chance, which is really, really like the best stat in the game, right? Create chance is the best stat in the game. Then to me, I would probably say you want to be getting 5-star wise Bloodflow, because create damage is the next best stat in the game. Then possibly you would go for things like Colossus Engine. You would also go for like Haunt Coils, your Leviathan's Tombs, depending on the class you're playing. Problem is rubies. Rubies are always a problem, man. I'm going to do an updated guide for legendary gems soon, guys. The last one I did for a gem guide Forge was like fucking June last year. That'll do us, Fabio. You haven't played for a year and a half? Wow. Welcome back to the game. I need to do an updated guide for that. I'm actually going to start planning it this week because I'm not doing build guides yet. I'm still getting all the essences for Necro, the ones that I miss. And the way I want to do it, Forge, and I've said this for a long time, is I don't want to do it as a tier list. I want to do it as these gems should be in your inventory. Done. It was June, yeah, 25, yeah. It was a long time ago. My plan, and I do have like scribbles on pads all the time, guys. I plan loads of stuff. I want to do a legendary gem guide every like 3 to 4 months. That would be the ideal plan. It's having the time. Oh shit. And all shit. Nice.
Let us forge.
We got a new essence though. Which one's this? I mean, since then we've had like a number of new gems come out since 2025 June, right? So there's definitely a few changes, and with the new gem, Hellbound, now being the go-to gem for new players when it comes to movement speed. I mean, yeah, it's worth doing a new gem guide, but I want to do it as not a tier list, and it's hard to plan it because I want to just do it as these are the gems, these are the 1-star gems you want to have in your inventory, these are the 2 stars you want to have in your inventory, and I want to do it as in your inventory because then you can start thinking about things that are going to go into awakened slots, right? So gems are going to be like going into your awakened slots as you awaken them, and I want to make sure that people understand that in this guide, but it's just putting that down onto paper and the idea of how I want to do it, because I hate tier lists. Tier lists are so bad. Like, tier lists in my opinion are so bad. Yeah, that's worse. Keep that. You have 3 void sparks in your gems, yeah. +1 in your wings, 4 in total. I mean, you just have to do what you have to do, right, when it comes to your awakened slots. It is just as simple as that. Don't forget this, guys. This week you can actually claim all of your stuff because we've got 2 days until the next battle pass. Yeah, I think the video itself will just be like, these are the gems I recommend you having in your inventory. Like, I'm not going to go into every single gem because really and truthfully, you could be there forever doing it, right? So I don't want to go into that much detail, but I just want to literally say, if I was a new player, these are the 1 stars I would look to have in my inventory. These are the 2 stars I'd look to have in my inventory. And these are the 5 stars that I would look to have and look to level up. Something along them lines. A staple list. Yeah, exactly. Instead of it being like, this gem is S tier, this gem is A tier, Because that gives people a false... That can give people a false belief, right? Is it true we have mirrored four times? Yes, it is. Taz, 4 weeks on a trot. You wish one existed when you started? Yeah. I mean, you don't really need to go into like the awakening gems and that in the video. That can be done as an extra guide, maybe. But I think having a list of going, right, 1-star gems. These gems are really good. These gems are, well, not even really good. These gems are good and you should have them in your inventory. You know, and then just list the 1-stars, why they're good, what sort of builds they could be used in. And then do the same with the 2-stars and the same with the 5-stars. I think that's the best way of doing it. Because that would be the ultimate gem guide for not just new players, but it could also help people that have played the game for a while. Well, I just got to come up with the idea of how I want to put it together. Because I always see people doing gem lists and tier lists. With my reso gems are full of gems which are not the right ones. Yeah, same here, man. I think every gem has every gem has their own good depending on what you want. Some useful PvE, yeah, agreed. But the trouble is, like, I see people doing PvE and they're using Viper's Bite. You build the gem based on your character and gameplay. Mostly gem guides are just for damage. True. You can't do it mine or match. I just put whatever I can in to activate gems. If it comes to that, it comes to that, right? It is what it is. But guys, we are going to leave it there. Monday stream done. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to keep doing some AFK. I definitely want to just keep collecting the essences if I can get them all. I definitely got to craft my shoulders as well. I still need to do that. But we're going to be back Wednesday stream. I'm going to start planning other videos. I got to write a list of builds that I want to update for Necro. But I definitely want to look into doing the gem guide that we've just been talking about. It's definitely something that I've wanted to do for a long time. So definitely maybe I'll get a pen and paper down and figure out how I'm going to do this. Because I think it's definitely a guide that people need. See you Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday, normal stream. Yes, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be midweek, hump day. What shoulder you're doing? I'm not sure yet, to be honest with you, Forged. What shoulder did everyone else do? And a plaque giveaway? The plaque giveaway. Man, I wish someone would give me some plaque. See you Wednesday, Fab. GG to all. You can't decide on the damn shoulders. Unparalleled. You went with the unparalleled. I mean, it is the one to go for, right? Beneficial crit hit chance to create damage is so fucking good. Like, that's so good. I mean, that could be... What's the most common? I would say this one's going to be crafted the most, right? The unparalleled is going to be crafted the most. See, what I liked about the Fateful Fortune when it comes to the chest piece, which is very similar to the shoulder piece, right? Is I did it like that. Attack speed, a beneficial effect duration, and skill damage hit. And this was GG. But having beneficial effects on there is more bed, right? Bed on shoulders is not something you normally get. Yeah. I think bed on shoulders is definitely the one you want to go for. Most players should go for. Because beneficial effect duration is just gonna, yeah, you don't normally get it on shoulders. Is that max roll as well? Because create chance is a max roll, right? You're crafting your second piece soon. 6% is max on shoulders, yeah. But this is not max, right? So this can go to 4%. You only focus on create chance. It is the best stat in the game, especially when it comes to. So this is what you'd be re-rolling, right? To get that 4%. That's what I would craft. That's probably what I will craft. Then the question is, where do I go? They're pretty fucking shit. Like, them class of fixes are pretty fucking terrible. I mean, what would you even choose there? What would I choose? Like, corpse explosion's pointless. We don't use bone spikes. So what are we talking about today, Mr. Note? We've been talking about the patch notes. We've talked about random other stuff. Lots of stuff go on. Yesterday was some interesting topics. We had a bit of a heated discussion about nerfs on the Warlock today, which was quite good to go back on if you want to go back on the VOD later, Mr. Note. We've talked about foods. We've talked about lots of random stuff today, man. It's been good. It's been good. And now we're just finishing up the stream. We're talking about what shoulders to craft. Probably armor, unless Lance comes back for PvP. Yeah, that's the only thing I would think of. This might be good if the tombstone summon zombies are classed as summons. I think that's what I would craft it with. I would do that. The rest of them are pointless. Pointless, pointless, pointless. This is pointless, and this is okay. You've kept your fixed re-rollable. I think that's what I probably would do as well, to be fair. I remember we talked about lowering of job in this economy since... Yeah, we talk a lot of stuff in this chat. For sure, Mr. No. We were saying it earlier about my stream. We always bring up interesting topics. Because of class changes, etc. Yeah. I don't think I would re-roll the 3% to 4%. I would just keep it so this could be re-rolled. Don't need any extra creative chance. I'm already like pretty well capped. Well, I'm not going to craft it yet. I'm probably going to craft it tomorrow. But it's going to be this shoulders. And it will look like this. I think anyway. I think. But guys, it's been a blast. We've had lots of good chats. We had a bit of a heated discussion with Brad earlier. If Brad's still here, no hard feelings, dude. We love a good bit of a heated discussion, especially about nerfs. But it's going to be interesting to see how the Warlock pans out when it comes to the Siphon Life and the dash change. It's going to be interesting to see how the Necro changes when it comes to the essences are going to pan out as well. But until Wednesday, guys, is Wednesday, is that patch day? It will be, right? So we'll be, hopefully that'll be live. Brad, you can suck it low, just kidding. He's a nice dude, really. Quick question, please. No worries, Mr. No. Answer. Go. So we'll be seeing patch and everything on Wednesday, guys. Let's wait for Mr. No's question. No worries. It's been a blast. And I want to thank you all for being my sound check. I will watch my VOD as well tomorrow so I can hear the sound. It's great being able to hear myself. It was weird to get used to start with, but... Man, this is going to be a long question. I'm like on the edge of my seat now. What's it going to be? Come on, Mr. No, everyone's waiting. Let's go. Literally. In challenge drift, if you put your stats all on armor defense, could it help? I mean, it could, yes. Even going like Shadow, even with challenge drifts, you go like Savior Pit. The build that I used to like using in challenge drifts was the Golem build. Transforming into the Golem, it was so good. Just leaping around, fear and stuff. It was so good. You don't know if it's bugged or not? Never ending then, sorry. I haven't seen a question come up, Mr. No. You don't know what has happened? You sent it? Oh, there it is, man. What the fuck was that? I started playing Immortal as a Necromancer class. What other classes would you recommend as interesting classes to start after finishing the story as Necromancer? No, don't have to be sorry, dude. What other class would you recommend as interesting class to start after finishing the story as a Necromancer? You don't want to carry on playing as a Necromancer then? I mean, you could go and try like Warlock and that now. Warlock's quite fun. Satyr is also very good. I mean, you could go anything if you're just playing through like the PvE side of the game. But Necro and Satyr have very similar sets, similar bit of builds when it comes to like the stats you're going to be using. Any new summoner build? We don't know yet. You really like the summoner build 2 months ago? Definitely going to be looking around at all of the builds that I used to put out. I don't know the last time I put Necro builds out. Warlock, interested. I'm a solo player, so is that a good class for solo? Yeah, it's still a good class for solo. You can play any class solo in PvE. But we're definitely going to be going over all of the builds, guys. So thanks, mate. Sorry for keeping you. Don't ever be sorry, Mr. No. I'm here to answer questions, and that's what we do. That's what we do. It's never a problem. Don't forget, join a Discord, man. There's lots of people that help you on Discord as well. My channel has got like 1,200 plus people. So we got definitely people in there that will help you answer any questions if I'm not live. And you never have to be sorry. Don't ever be sorry. Questions are good. That's how we get on in life. But guys, until Wednesday, it's been a blast. Have a good rest of your week or begin part of your week. Peace out.